Abraham had finally done the hard thing. He chose peace over power. He released what he had the right to claim. He separated without bitterness. Life had quieted. Then someone else's greed came knocking at his door. Faith is not always tested by loss. Sometimes it is tested by whether you will rescue someone who never respected you. This is the story of Abraham and Lot. Lot did not drift into trouble. He chose his direction carefully. When Abraham gave him the first choice, Lot lifted his eyes and saw the plains of Jordan, well-watered, fertile, promising immediate reward. Scripture does not say Lot prayed. It does not say he consulted Abraham. It does not say he paused. He chose what looked best, even though it placed him near Sodom, even though it ignored honor, even though it leaned on his uncle's sacrifice. Lot took what was convenient. Abraham carried what was costly. Then war came. 4 kings swept through the region. Cities fell. People were taken captive. Possessions became plunder. And among those taken was Lot, the same Lot who chose advantage, the same Lot who showed no restraint, the same Lot who separated for gain, was now bound by chains. A messenger escaped and came to Abraham. Abraham had no obligation. Lot was no longer under his covering. The separation had been final. Peace had been achieved. This was not Abraham's battle, and yet something heavier than peace settled in his soul. Scripture does not record Abraham praying. It does not record God speaking. There was no instruction, no promise, no reassurance, only responsibility. Abraham armed his trained men, 318 men born in his household. He did not hire mercenaries. He did not gather strangers. He risked his own people for someone who had dishonored him. At night, against stronger armies, Abraham attacked, not for territory, not for wealth, not for recognition. He fought to rescue someone who never asked for forgiveness, and he won. Lot was freed. The captives were released. The stolen goods were recovered. Abraham returned triumphant. This moment reshapes our understanding of faith. Abraham did not rescue Lot because Lot was innocent. He rescued him because faith matures compassion. Faith does not erase boundaries, but it does not abandon responsibility. Lot's greed created the mess. Abraham's maturity stepped into it. Notice this carefully. God never told Abraham to fight, yet heaven honored the outcome. Why? Because righteousness is not only about obedience to commands, it is about reflecting God's character. God rescues people who do not deserve it, and Abraham was beginning to resemble the God who called him. Peace did not mean disengagement. It meant strength without resentment. Some people choose poorly. They ignore counsel. They take what benefits them, and later, their consequences reach us. Walking away preserves comfort. Stepping in reveals character. Rescue always costs time, energy, risk, and sometimes reopening wounds you worked hard to close. Faith grows when you choose responsibility without reclaiming control. Abraham rescued Lot, but he did not reclaim him. He restored him and released him again. But the test was not over, because after the battle, 2 kings approached Abraham. One offered wealth, the other offered blessing, and Abraham had to decide what kind of reward a man of faith accepts. That choice will reveal whether faith is still forming or fully anchored, and that is where the next episode begins. Thank you for watching this episode. Kindly like, share, and please subscribe to our channel.